Hello and welcome back to the PSISTORM Esports Network. I'm your host Chickenman here for your weekly esports results and highlights. Today we've got a huge collection of Counter-Strike events as well as the Overwatch League playoffs and the PUBG Continental. So let's get into it. We'll jump right into the thick of it today with CSGO. We've had a pretty packed week, so let's start with the Dreamhack Open, who played through their North American, South American, and Oceania events.
The Taco has such a huge task ahead of him. Grenades coming in, incendiaries, mollies being traded back and forth, and Dumao lines them up. 3 kills for Dumao, trying to go over the liquid fire, trying to stay alive. The bomb spilled out here. They need a hero, Extra Salt, and OC is flashed time after time, connecting nothing. This could be the beginning of the end, but OC flicks across to Dumao, takes out the heavy hitter. The 3 kills is put to an end. And Taco is trying to get his team ahead, trying to get his team across the finish line. OC gets aggressive, plays to his left, plays to his right, and down he will fall. Finally, Godsend, get it done.
Oh, good timing on the util, but it's going to be the re-aggression from Ali. Man's got so much confidence already, and it's a 2-on-4. Connects Direwolves bring this one back.
Alistair just continues to step up in the later stages of every single map. That AWP has been an utter terror. It's slipping away from Direwolves. Sterling, a 1-on-3 with a Galil is what he requires. And you'd have to say against Renegades, that is too much to ask for at this point in time. 50 seconds to work with. He's got the bomb at the very least, but Alistair is way too good at the moment. Renegades will...
The lone hope, the one ray of light, the one chance, and he's managed to find the bomb but can't kill it. Jumps up but traded too soon. Try's been given an opportunity to get aggressive in the meanwhile though. Drops straight down, will try to go for the shot, misses it out. Chances are gone. Digits alone, a 1-on-2, the bomb. Not on the T side, and Digit is waiting for the cross. He's got another. Could this be it? Could this be the chance? No, not quite, Sevi. AK picked up, done it all, and Sharks are your champions.
Godsent winning in North America, Renegades in Oceania, and Sharks Esports in South America. All of those teams get a seed into the ESL Pro League Season 15 conference. Another path to the ESL Pro League is through the ESEA Premier Division, which continued their games this week in Europe, North America, and Australia.
Stop this push up toward the A ramp. He's in position. Sensei will actually burn down Muterus in the meantime, so that's actually an opening pick throughout, not even using a bullet. Soulfly gets one. Should be traded sooner or later though, even though the smokes are up. Who will manage to take this one? This is all over the place for Saw at the moment. This should be where it ends. Soulfly gets one more. Now it's all down to Sudodo and Story. There goes Story. Now it's all Sudodo, and he is toward Gap, stuck in between 2 different angles. It's a 1v4. Looking for the ace in total to make it happen. There's one. But Paz and Major still on the site to possibly secure this one. Looking for a second, but no. Paz cleans it up, and that will be Sangal 2-0. That is excellent.
Да, видит уже перетяжку. Есть первое убийство. Уже 2 убивает, 3 план полностью вскрыт. Неужели это последний раунд?
Not quite finding it yet. Jitter keeping an eye on Window, which was some great intuition from Jitter, but still falls victim to Cryptic silenced M4. Chop does get some redemption just a couple seconds later in A Halls there onto Cryptic. Chop dropping into Big Pit, and it's going to pay off. Nice move by Chop. Little headshot there outside of Cubby. And it's only A remaining. A Desert Eagle and a Dream for Eros, and
still a few more weeks left in those regions. We also had the ESEA Invitational continue through their Swiss stage this week.
22 to keep the team alive.
Send them home. Send them.
Oh man.
Ticking.
Could go either way. This is crazy. Sapek trying to clutch up. We'll get it done. And Young Ninjas free us from this eternal doom. As they will take the game and the series.
The V4 Future Sports Festival continued their bracket this week as well.
Towards outside, JR's going to sneak ahead of this smoke. Oh, the red box player could be important. Oscar having his back turned, allowed JR to get that kill. Swing back on the second man, not quite as successful. B-Stick traded by Dimkey. Zedco working in alongside shot that nade on Dav. Gets his kill to drop the bomb. The York forces forward, has not seen Bonding yet. He has heard Dimkey though, and can quick scope it, look back in, go for a no-scope, make it a quadra to close it down. 16.
And the FunSpark Ulti finished up this week with a finals between the Lyngby Vikings and Ego.
All coming down to this final round. Are we going to OT and maybe a third map? Or are Lyngby Vikings able to stop this right here, right now, winning their first title just, what, 3-4 weeks since their last change, since they picked up 2 new players in Fashion, Wolfie. And he has certainly proven his money worth if he's still, well, on trial for now. See if this could be his confirmation as well as he finds Ferlin. 5v2. Bomb is ticking, yes. First line of defense finds one. Only Snatchy now remaining. Bomb drop frame, but it's Wolfie! And of course they celebrate!
Lyngby Vikings able to take the win there, and that wraps up our Counter-Strike for this week. The Intel Extreme Masters Season 16 starts up soon though, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss those and other Counter-Strike results. Let's move on now to the Overwatch League playoffs, where the top 8 teams fought it out to end the final season of the year.
It's really good for Dallas, and look at how much time's left on the clock.
He's duplicating the Winston, but he can't get any purchase, no damage, no 3 Primal Rage. Sparkle recalls away, eluding him so far. It's monkey and mouse kind of stuff here. The Dallas are actually making themselves scarce enough to stay alive. Leaf has to get out there. He'd run out of time and didn't manage to get a Primal Rage.
Rally available here from Jexa. This is huge.
Look at him, look at him calling. Look at him calling. He says, go forward with me. He's stunned up though, maybe a little bit too far again from Jexa. Backing up now. Han been a little bit low as well. Lei Young just going forward, but he loses his mech there. Doesn't go for the self-destruct either. It's a big EMP from Jimmy, but 3 players here with a biting grenade from Fielder. That's devastating for the Hunters. They don't have burst healing either way. They can't get to the point. They weren't durable enough. They didn't have the health, and they lacked the confidence.
The finals came down to the Shanghai Dragons and the Atlanta Reign.
Potentially end this thing off.
Fake gets nano boosted. He wants it. Shadow comes in and is going to knock Void and Fledder to the ground, but he's going to be, not picking himself up at all. Gator finds a huge charge in the Atlanta Reign now. Grim determination paints their faces, Matt. You can see the red box of victory, but they're holding back the red tide.
And this is right into what Atlanta Reign would like them to do.
What a charge! What a pin from Fate! The Shadow to follow up, it's going to be Pelican and Hawk knocked to the ground! Flatter finds the pulse bomb, and they're so close! A minute 15 left, and the Atlanta Reign have nothing left to work with! The Dragons teach us that if we want to climb high, we must do it against the wind! The Shanghai Dragons are your 2021 Overwatch League champions!
A dominating finals from the Shanghai Dragons there with a 4-0 win. Next, we'll check in on Rainbow Six Siege, where the regional leagues continued playing.
Gas on the upside down rappel, quartered, he gets the diffuser down, and Damwon Kia have caught Fnatic napping in a major way here. It is almost certainly going to finish 7-2 as the clock ticks away. Tex, Stigs, they are the last hopes of the Australian outfit here. They need to get in there and try to do something, try to find some kills. They can't find one as Ring gets Tex. It's all up to Stigs. It's surely going to be impactless kills at this point in time. 12 seconds and 4 to find. Shut down by Yas, and Damwon Kia looking dominant.
On the peak, but yeah, you're right. Great position for the Chiefs. A lot of crosses. Harold Fisher as well will not die short, or to close range rather, with that shotgun in hand. So getting entry here will be tough.
Nitrocell as well. Easy kill for Worthy. He's got 2. He goes to double digits. Ooh. Digital does die to Souffle, makes it a 2 versus 1. He'll have to stick that diffuser though, and unfortunately for Souffle, no one is there to cover him. Does get it off though, but immediately it's winnable? No, not at all. Worthy and Fisher guy got this one covered. 7-1 to the Chiefs. The early GGs, the counter defuse from Worthy.
Well, is going to give a nice little crossfire, and if Psycho can get all the way up, which it looks like he has been able to do, could be a little bit of a problem. Free fire shots going down. Eventually, Astro will join in. It's going to be Muzi to take down Psycho. How does that happen? This is match point. We cannot afford team kills. Cyber, you'd done so much of the hard work. All you had to do was drop his shield, and his teammate did the rest. He's likely going to pick up the last one here as well. Muzi GG.
Yet once more, no more utility left. They need to go for the peaks, but there is the window cover. It's going to be the one kill to come in. Void tries his best, but he fails to do so. 40 seconds on the clock, and he's going to try and go for the 1v4 retake. We've seen this so many times before. Heroic has been in this situation every single round, but this time it's probably not going to be different. He needs to pick up a kill, and he needs to pick it up fast. As the timer slowly ticks down, it is going to be Vitality to pick up the 3 points. You see, Bibu is happy, the rest of the team is also happy, and it will be them, indeed, with that victory.
Still a few weeks left in all of those regions. Next up, some more regional play, this time from the PUBG Continental, where Asia Pacific, Europe, and the Americas continued their rounds.
Fumbo could easily find the opening to take this game from Oath. Oh, Snaker's in the fire, and he's gonna get dropped.
Oh, it should be easy. Flush, too, has the vision onto it. So there we go. Now starting to get more problems, and that's another member down for Oath as well. Fiumba taking more and more control. It's going to be a Molotov coming out from Wildcard as they have one member up right now contesting against Fiumba that's making a play of their own. Zealot's doing a little bit of a dance around, seeing if maybe he can spot out what's going on, but the wall battles between the two of them provide very little vision to deal with. Zealot now playing around the outside of it, knows where all the members are, does manage to get the drop onto one of them, has to be very careful of all the throwables, knows the fact that he has the potential for a position. Wildcard has been sitting on 10 kills. These guys have been fighting for so long, but they have the capabilities. Silzen looking on the angle, but you can see Zealot already has a read, understanding where it's going to be coming from. Peek comes through, but no! Silzen comes up in a big way, and Fiumba, with 9 kills, picks it up and plays spoiler for a ton of teams.
But Clories has something to say about it with a peek around the side. Vanji goes down. It's still a 2 versus 3, even with the knock. They haven't secured the flush yet either. So Hungvo ditch an opportunity maybe to creep forward, grab the revive while they're not looking. He's got the ghillie suit. Another jump peek from Clories though. But what is that spray with the Groza? Clories completely denied. And Unicorn Phoenix surely from here have to close this out and win 2 weeks straight on PCS 5.
Where has this team come from? They won week 1, $17,000 pocketed. And they're about to win week 2 for $20,000. That's 37,000 big ones within the first 2 weeks. That could very well be PGC locked up for this team. It would be so deserved as well. 3007, no chance at all here. Back against the blue, literally inside of it. Finished off by Ben.
Absolute nerve in this moment for Na'Vi. An example unleashes, finding Bard. BBL are still alive. They are still waiting off towards the eastern side. DA caught the attention first. The fire comes back in. Alia now that final nade. Can he find the perfect intended target? Sends it, posts it, prays for it to find it. And Alia moves up. That's smart. That's incredibly smart. It's brave though, and it's a little bold because now he could be open to DA. Mert on 1 HP. Everything comes down to this. Melman finds Mert. And FaZe are just sweating bullets in the back lines. Good trade for Pixel. Melman finds him. And Na'Vi on the verge of the unthinkable. A 2v1. Melman and Alia. This is from 0 to potentially hero, but do they find Metralius? Waiting on the other side, he's seen. Alia still alive on 2 HP. The spray comes in. Melman, they've done it. They've only gone and done it.
Each of those regions has a few rounds left before they're finished up. Next on our list is Starcraft Brood War, where the second ASL group stage started up this week.
Transition this into a Hydra bust. Unfortunately for him, you have to actually have a few drones to pump out Hydras. So I'm not too sure how well this will work. But at the same time, I think Mini canceled his Sarah. Okay, now it's just popped out. So, okay, round 2 of Lings. That's feels like the same amount. And this time there's only 3 Zealots here.
Well, those having an extra extra cannon does help him to kill those Zergling really fast, and that's a nice pylon wall right now he's building. Interesting one.
Yeah, that was really nice timing with the pylon. Loses 2 gates.
Oh, it's a scout!
The scout. That means get out of the game, mate.
I always like to mention that StarCraft 1 is our oldest game. I just think it's exciting for the future of esports. Speaking of games with a lot of history, Street Fighter had some matches in the UK and Ireland this week from the Capcom Pro Tour.
So good in the scrambles. Look at that anticipation.
The chuckle as well.
Looking good here. Problem spends the meter. No bar left. Forfield surely smells blood. He's got CA as well when he needs it. Big whiff from Problem. Oh man, a big whiff again. He's going to CA. No. Saves it. Oh, execution there from Brother. I've done it. Oh my goodness, Logan. We got a fucking Capcom Cup. 4 Fields has done it.
We're right at the start of October now, which is a massive month for MOBAs as both the International and the League World Championships are taking place this month. In the meantime, we have a few tournaments from each game. Over in Dota, the BTS Pro Series Season 8 finished up in both the Americas and Southeast Asia.
Mid lane, Slayton with another Yule's find here onto Excel. Global Silence comes through. Can he actually save his Mirana? It's not going to happen, but Dark Mako comes in with a BKB. He doesn't care. He just took down Michael all by himself. Oscar channeling that epicenter. It's coming through. In goes down Lumiere. Excel trying to TP out like, guys, come on. Let me live. That's the GG, and No Ping are going to be your Pro Series 8 champions.
Got to hold their own for a while longer, maybe try to stall out the Megas, but without the spell, it's up. It's down to Boom to actually
Read
get
it
them
down. FBC, another great setup into the arrow. They've got him. That might be it. Another arena round. FBC, he's just all over. He's got the refresher orb. GG. That's it, Boom Esports. After so many attempts, they have finally managed to pull it off here, John.
No Ping Esports taking the finals in the Americas. Boom Esports taking it in Southeast Asia. The Dota 2 Champions League started up their Season 4 group stage this week.
Нападение от Марса, ставится арена, успевает Эмбрейкер пожать БКБ, палец, Марсу больно, но успевает в этот раз помочь ему. Клинкс, сейчас ему нужно выбивать Аегис, выбрали, но вторая арена пошла, и теперь уже Даунбрейкер без Блэкенбара. Если забрать Даунбрейкер, конечно, было бы супер приятно, но это не так-то просто.
Если как она отпилилась жестко, Сатаника.
Сделать Сатаник решает. Заслипали Клинкса, и неужели Клинкса получится забрать второй раз? А вот и подсейв от Вивера, который мы ждали. Сколько же урона вносит этот самый Клинкс? 2 байбека, МК, байбек от Даунбрейкер.
That event finishes up just before the International begins next week. And finally, in League of Legends, we only had one event, the LCS Proving Grounds, finished up with the finals between the Team Liquid and 100 Thieves Academy teams.
They're looking for this. Luger's going forward. He baits, calls Boom. Boom goes forward. Will throws out a Glacial Fissure. Boom's taking a lot of damage. He's going to get picked. Shockwave on the 3. The combo from the Thieves absolutely shreds through Team Liquid. And that's it. That's the game. That's the series. That is Proving Grounds. An LCS title was not enough. Sending 2 developing players to boot camp into you wasn't enough. Bringing in the year of the Thieves. They're taking it all. 100 Thieves Academy, after killing Harry, are your summer 2021 Proving Grounds champions.
The 100 Thieves Academy team ends up taking the finals there, defeating the Team Liquid Academy in 2 best-of-5s in a row, cementing themselves as the top Academy team in North America. And that does it for us today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, smack those like and subscribe buttons. We're here every week with big results and great highlights for every major esport. As always, I've been the Chickenman here for the PSISTORM Esports Network, and I'll see you next time.